I just wanted to mention something. Before what I'm going to do is I'm going to reboot. I wanted to make this change in my registry, that to make the S be a substituted drive, because I can't do this in a batch file because of this funny character. But I couldn't remember where you're supposed to put this. That's actually not correct. I'm supposed to say that, I think. Something like that. That wasn't what I wanted to get to, but let me just make sure I get it right. I have a reg file for it. So question, and so / question. That's probably right. Yeah. He's got these aren't correct. It's not double slash. It's one slash. I'm pretty sure anyway. It's one slash. We'll find out. But anyway, that's not what I wanted to mention. In looking for that thing, I was going through the registry and I found this, and I saw, okay, SessionManager. I clicked here, and then I just happened to notice, but what is this? PendingFileRenameOperations. And what's this OCSetupHlp? And I click this, and it's a great big string list. And all concerning this particular directory and OCSetupHlp. And now I don't know why. Renamed to what? I went and checked, and these already exist. So if they're pending, why are they still pending? No, there were two, 50 something, P6P, and this one. And, I suppose these are just getting added and never getting removed by something. I don't know what. Now I didn't delete them. What I did is I went here, and they're still there. See? I can't, it'll say nothing. I can't change to them. Because no, you can't get here without unless you make hidden things visible. But I got my Magic Explorer thing. So what I did, which I think I've done, this one has the similar properties. I think I probably did that myself. So now I've just removed all access to everyone, no access to anything, not even the system. And I want to see what happens when I reboot. If it's going to clear those things out, is something going to crash? Maybe that'll give me a hint as to what created those things. Because when I went online and I typed in the name of that DLL, when I went to Google and I typed in the name of that DLL. What is it called? OCSetupHlp.dll. It's like, okay, McAfee, malware, threat statistics. Is it safe? Error guide, fix it. Something, files detected, temp. Here's that same directory name. I'm pretty sure that these IS things have to do with install field. So, in quarantine, POP, it seems like it's not viral in the sense of doing a bad thing, but it's like Adware, OpenCandy, see? I don't know if these are in the same line. I don't want to look. Yeah, okay. PUB optional OpenCandy. So it's got to probably, if I look for OpenCandy in my registry, I'll probably find it. But anyway, I'm going to have to reboot for another reason, so because I want to test that S drive thing. Oops, it hasn't said anything. It's still searching. Yeah, weird things like that seems to keep happening. The focus changes on things. Close this. Or I forget. Yeah, Alt N. X. X. Something wrong with this menu. It's another thing I'd like to find out about and fix. Did it do it? Okay, it's trying to quit. I can tell because it's hung. What's that? Okay, that's my directory. I can get to there with the command prompt, but I can't specify it in a batch file. And I want to be able to run this from a batch file. So the only thing I can and what works is if I make a sub, I turn that into a drive letter called S, and then I can run it from a batch file. And that I can do from the command line, but not from a batch file. In other words, I see here I am in that directory. Now there's supposed to be a trademark symbol here, which is as far as code page 437 is concerned, is invalid. I should have tried that. I should have tried changing code pages first, and then try sub. Something else to try. Well, I didn't find OpenCandy. I probably got rid of it and somewhere else. So you can set the code page, and it still wouldn't come out right visually, I don't think. No. Com CP select equals 1252. See, now that's sort of correct. That's what you would see in Notepad. I'm just not using a font. I tried a different font. Yeah, there it is. Oh, come back here. See, now I should probably just done that. Just in my batch file, I could change the mode to this, then run it, and then change back. Because now edit's going to look funny. See? Okay, that's not important. I don't want that to persist. What is it? This one? No. No, here's last one. That's not raster. It's staying on here. What the heck? Oh, because the code failed, probably. Let's select. Property. Okay, back to normal, I think. Okay, so well, just in case curious, I rebooted and those entries disappeared from the registry, and no, that's not where I was. Also, it was here, SessionManager. They're gone. The subs worked, even though initially I had it wrong. I had supposed to have 2 question marks. I had 1 by accident. A question came up regarding Dropbox, which is that thing that I use for backups, automatic backups. And but the weird thing was about Dropbox is that it asked the firewall asked me if I was going to allow this application access, and there are 2 checkboxes, one local and one public. And one of them, the public one, was grayed out. I couldn't select or unselect it. And I went into the control panel. This looks different to me for some reason. For one thing, that I don't know, maybe it's not, maybe it is. And I went into this thing, I think. No, here maybe. Firewall, where's firewall? How come I can't see it? Oh, here's this. I went to this thing. And I've had this problem. For some reason, I hope maybe after the next reboot it'll be gone. For some reason I wanted to see what this home group thing was all about, right? And then I disabled it. But ever since then, it shows up. And it's not even defined. I undefined it. Look, there is no home group. So why is it there? It doesn't exist. I don't want to see things that don't exist. Anyway. I saw a home group in here, so I blocked it. I turned that off. No home groups. And I've disabled it. And I've done everything I can to get rid of it, and it's still showing up there. And I tried to troubleshoot her, and I guess they assume that you want a home group, but I don't want a home group. I just want to get rid of it, and it didn't. And the troubleshooter at some point during its process managed to get this thing disappeared for a while, and then it brought it back. Maybe if I start the troubleshooter and somehow kind of like find out what the process is and kill it as soon as this thing disappeared, I could get rid of it. I don't want to see it, it's simple as that. It isn't anything, it's nothing. Go away. Go away. Where's the go away command? Another thing is, I don't have libraries enabled. I can't include anything in a library because I disabled that feature. I don't want a button, it does nothing. Anyway, as it is, everything seems to be as normal. So I'm going to get on with what I wanted to do in the first place. And this will go in my random thoughts list.